Imagine for a second that you are a nobleman living in 17th century France. You live in the Palace of Versailles, the most luxurious building on earth. You wear velvet robes stitched with real gold thread. You attend parties every single night, drinking the finest wine and eating feasts fit for, well, a king. To any peasants looking from the outside, you are the definition of success. You are the elite. You have made it. But there is a secret that you don't tell anyone, a secret that keeps you awake at night while you lie in your silk sheets. You are completely, utterly broke. In fact, you are worse than broke. You are drowning in debt to the crown. You can't leave the palace because you can't afford to live anywhere else. You can't stop buying new clothes because if you appear in the same outfit twice, you lose your social standing. You are trapped in a golden cage, eating from silver platters, but starving for freedom. This wasn't an accident. This was a trap carefully designed by King Louis XIV. He knew that if he forced his nobles to spend all their money on fashion, parties, and status within the palace, they would never have the resources to build their own armies or challenge his power. He weaponized premium poverty to turn powerful lords into dependent servants. Fast forward 300 years, and I have a question for you. Does this sound familiar? Look around. We are living in a modern Versailles. We have people earning $10,000, $20,000, even $50,000 a month, driving $100,000 cars, living in gated communities, and wearing watches that cost more than their grandparents' entire houses. They look like the elite. They look like they have made it. But if they miss a single paycheck, just one, their entire empire collapses. This is the second great trap of the modern world, the high-income, low-net-worth paradox. We call it premium poverty. It is a lifestyle where your income is high, but your solvency is zero. And it is actually more dangerous than being traditionally poor. Because when you are broke, you know you're in trouble. When you are in premium poverty, you think you're doing well, right up until the moment the repo man shows up. You see, society has tricked you into confusing cash flow with wealth. These are two completely different things. Cash flow is the water running through the pipes of your life. Wealth is the water that stays in the reservoir. Most high earners have massive pipes, huge salaries coming in, but they also have massive leaks. They have the giant mortgage, the 2 car leases, the private school tuition, the club membership, the vacation on credit. The water rushes in and rushes out just as fast. The reservoir is bone dry. The problem starts with what economists call Parkinson's law, which states that work expands to fill the time available. In finance, we adapt this to expenses expand to meet income. When you were a student, you lived on noodles and cheap beer, and you survived. Then you got your first job, and suddenly you needed a better apartment. Then you got a promotion, and you needed a new car because your old one didn't fit your new title. Every time you level up your income, you level up your lifestyle to match it. You are running on a treadmill that keeps speeding up. You are running faster and faster just to stay in the exact same place. And this is where the Versailles Trap snaps shut. The danger of premium poverty isn't just about not having savings. The real danger is the loss of power. Just like the French nobles couldn't say no to the king because they were dependent on his favor to pay their debts, you cannot say no to your boss, your clients, or a toxic work environment. You have built a life that requires $10,000 a month just to keep the lights on. That means you are not free. You are a highly paid slave. You have golden handcuffs. You might drive a Mercedes to work, but if you can't walk away from that job today without ruining your life, the car owns you. You don't own the car. So, how do we break out of this golden cage? How do we stop being modern courtiers and start being emperors of our own lives? It requires a radical shift in how you view assets. The person stuck in premium poverty buys rich liabilities, things that look like wealth but eat cash. The boat, the vacation home, the luxury car. The person building limitless wealth buys boring assets, things that look like nothing but produce cash, stocks, bonds, rental properties, businesses. You need to perform a lifestyle audit. I want you to look at your fixed costs, the bills you have to pay every month. If your fixed costs are more than 50% of your take-home pay, you are in the danger zone. You have no margin for error. The most powerful move you can make is to artificially suppress your lifestyle. If you earn $10,000 a month, force yourself to live as if you earn $5,000. It will hurt. Your ego will scream. You will feel poor compared to your friends who are blowing it all. But while they are playing the role of the rich nobleman, you are quietly becoming the merchant who owns the bank. There's a historical truth that has stood the test of time. The only real wealth is autonomy. It's the ability to wake up in the morning and say, I own my time. Every dollar you save, every asset you buy is a soldier you recruit to fight for your freedom. Every liability you buy is a soldier you sell to the enemy. You have to decide which side you're on. Are you building an image or are you building an empire? The system wants you to be a high-income spender. It wants you to churn that money back into the economy. It loves a high earner who spends it all. But history remembers the builders, not the spenders. Nobody remembers the guy who had the nicest carriage in Paris in 1660. They remember the families that built dynastic wealth that lasted for generations. I want you to take a hard look at your life today. Are you expanding your lifestyle every time you get a raise? Are you buying things to impress people who literally do not care about you? If the answer is yes, it's time to wake up. Break the golden handcuffs before they lock tight. If you are ready to stop pretending and start building, I want you to leave a comment below. Type the word empire, just that one word. It tells me that you are done with the Versailles game. You are done playing dress-up. You are ready to build a fortress that no boss, no bank, and no recession can touch. Type empire in the comments right now. And if this video gave you a new perspective, hit the like button. It helps us get this message to more people who are trapped in the golden cage. Make sure you're subscribed and have notifications on, because in the next video, I'm going to reveal the Solomon Protocol, the ancient rule for managing money that has created more millionaires than any other strategy in history. You don't want to miss that. I'll see you there.